Hey, Tim.
Hey, Greg.
How's it going?
Pretty good. How about you?
Good, good. Ready for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I'm ready to eat.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about, sitting down and eating some turkey.
Yeah, definitely. Watching a little football, maybe playing a little football.
Yeah. Oh, there's a knock at the door.
Strange.
Did you invite somebody?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah?
Yeah, I reached out to a friend of a friend who has a friend who turns out to be Merrill Reese.
No.
Yeah, voice
Right.
of the Philadelphia Eagles.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd actually show up.
Oh, well, let me go let him in.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea instead of us just talking, letting him stand out there in the cold.
Oh, I can't believe you got Merrill Reese.
Hello, gentlemen. Thanks so much for inviting me to your podcast, Latch-Key Dads. I'm very excited to be here.
We're very excited to have you. I mean, this is wonderful, Merrill Reese. I mean, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, we got some impromptu questions for you. You okay with that?
That sounds fantastic. I love a good conversation.
Oh, well, that's great. I was kind of digging in, and I know a lot. Look at my jersey. I'm wearing the Hurts jersey today.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you feel good about the Eagles over the Kansas City Chiefs?
Greg, this is going to be quite the challenge for the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts coming off of that knee injury, but having the bye this week. Very excited to see what the team can do with a little bit of rest.
Agreed. Very exciting. And the Kansas City Chiefs haven't looked all that great.
I have to agree. Andy Reid is quite the coach. Philadelphia's own for many years. Out there in Kansas City has done quite well for himself. That's a peculiar sound there, Greg. What was that?
Gabe, go away, Gabe.
Oh, I see you have a fun little dog here. A little white-haired dog voicing his opinion for the Philadelphia Eagles.
He's a big Eagles fan.
Wonderful. Glad to hear it. We encourage both fans of human and animals, all the same.
Now, I have to ask you, I know that you hate FedEx Field. What is your beef with FedEx Field? Why do you hate it so much and carry such animosity towards it?
Well, I never said this publicly, but I had a very important package from Hand and Stone Massage that was supposed to be delivered by FedEx, and it was poorly delivered.
Interesting.
Everything with the FedEx logo is no good for Merrill Reese.
So more about the company than about the stadium.
Well, after that package was poorly delivered, the stadium itself seemed to fall into a new realm of dislike for me.
Okay, fair enough. All right. You've been with your partner, Mike Quick, now for many, many years. Some say that you've carried him on your back. What is, you got to love Mike Quick, right?
Such a huge fan of my partner in the booth, Mike Quick. Fantastic player, fantastic colleague to be calling games. Mike and I go back so many years. We've been to so many games together, experienced such wonderful, wonderful celebrations. Just love Mike to death. Wonderful man. Wonderful player on the golf course as well.
Really?
Yes. I love to play golf, as you know. Mike is a great man to have out there playing golf as well in the off season.
And your handicap?
I don't want to go into it, but let's just say I am quite good.
Oh, okay. Well,
yes.
All right. Well, that's good to know. By the way, congratulations on your election into the Philadelphia Hall of Fame.
Thank you so much. It was quite the honor.
Yes, very honor. And to be there with so many great, Eagles players must be kind of like fulfilling of your career.
Yes. As a small child, loved football so very much. To be able to have my career go in the direction that it has, allowing me to call these amazing games over the years for my beloved Philadelphia Eagles. And for them to honor me in such a way, you can hear I'm getting a little bit choked up.
We should get you a tissue or something. Yes.
But know that it was quite the honor to be inducted. Yes.
That's fantastic. I only got one more question. The Philly special. You must be asked about that constantly. Philadelphia can't get enough of it. You see the T-shirts, you see the billboards, right? What did you when that play was happening? Tell me what was going through your mind.
I've seen the replay so many times, seeing the call on the side of the field for Philly, and not knowing at the time that that's what the play was. to see it unfold in such a magnificent way against the team that they chose to play that play against. My goodness, it was just amazing. I was off my seat, just cheering and celebrating with the fans. Fantastic, wonderful play. And to have that sculpture, rather a statue, honoring that particular play in front of the field.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Very good. And it couldn't have happened to, a nicer opponent. Am I right?
You are very correct, Greg. Yes. Yes.
So while you're here, we were kind of having a new sort of fun little game. We were going to do a little draft with Thanksgiving food items. Would you like to participate?
Oh, that sounds fantastic. I love Thanksgiving foods. Oftentimes I'll celebrate with friends and family. So let's get to a draft.
Oh, okay.
Let's blend the two together. Football and Thanksgiving sounds like a wonderful opportunity.
Why not, right? The Thanksgiving Day game is a tradition. You had to sit around, you force your face with all kinds of food, and you sit and fall asleep on the sofa doing what? Watching football.
Watching football. Fantastic.
Yes. So we'll start. I'll go first, or unless you want to randomly pick.
It's your game, Greg.
We'll
your
go
rules.
this. Here, let's, I'm going to randomize it. And, okay, I go first. Tim? You've been kind of quiet. I know you're in awe. You love Merrill Reese.
Such a big fan. It's just I don't even have any questions prepared. I'd love to see Merrill, hear him talk. It's
That's
such
awesome.
an opportunity. Yes.
So feel free to hop in whenever you want. And then Merrill, you'll go third, and we'll do a snake draft. So be prepared for 2 picks, Merrill.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, all right. I'll kick it off, and I mean you gotta obviously go with the reason we gather around the table is for the turkey. You mean what's that's the whole thing. That's the centerpiece of the meal. I myself love turkey, love leftovers, turkey sandwiches, turkey soup, everything, all turkey all the time. Give me number 1 overall pick, turkey.
All right, Greg. Well, if you're gonna just steal the best thing, I guess we'll give you the turkey.
All right.
And looks like I'm going next.
Yes.
So Oh, we've got some fun stuff on here.
We do. Should we do a little let the audience know what's available?
Yeah, I think I'll just run through it real quick.
So I was so excited
Merrill
to pick
knows
turkey
as well.
to get him on my team. I rushed over.
So the options, Merrill, that we have, and listeners as well, we have the turkey, obviously, which Greg has taken, ham, a turducken, John Madden's creation there.
It's a shame he's not here to draft with us.
It is a shame. That sounds as a very exciting option there, Tim. The turducken, fantastic creation by John Madden. So we also have the mashed potatoes, stuffing, candied sweet potatoes, cranberry sauce, gravy, corn casserole, cornbread, mac and cheese. Then we have a few beverages. You can't have all that without something to wash it down.
Get a little dry. Turkey can be dry.
A little wine, some beer, soda, maybe a holiday punch. And then wrapping it up with some desserts, pumpkin pie, apple pie, and a pumpkin roll.
That's a great list.
What do you think, Merrill? That sounds fantastic. I can't wait for my opportunity to draft some of these delicious Thanksgiving treats.
Well, you can't pick turkey because I did. But let's see what Tim picks.
Let's see. I think I might go with a main course. I know, Merrill, there's a good chance you're going to want that turducken. So I will choose the ham. Not something I normally have on Thanksgiving, but I'll go with the ham.
The experts had ham going 3rd overall, so they're saying it's a bit of a reach. With so many other tasty items on the board, Tim reaches for the ham.
Yeah, I'm sort of regretting it already, but I'm just in awe of Merrill Reese being with us. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I made a bad choice.
Merrill, you're up.
Okay, well, after seeing Tim make a bit of an odd choice there with his first round draft pick, I will go ahead and take that opportunity that he has created for me and take the turducken. So many delicious flavors, including turkey. Why would I not?
You get 3 for the price of 1, Merrill. Very smart. And you go again. You get another pick. You get this is a wraparound here, so you get another pick. What are you going to pair with your turducken, Merrill?
Some of those options fantastic, but for me personally, some of the meats on Thanksgiving can get a bit dry. So for me, my second round pick will go to gravy.
See, excellent choice. I couldn't agree with you more. The question not was, will it be chosen, but when was it going to be chosen? And you've answered that with the first pick in the second round. Well done.
Thank you, Greg. I'm quite good at this, like my golf.
Apparently.
Well, I'm going to try to recover with mashed potatoes.
That now you're back on track. Now you're back on track.
A little ham, a little mashed potatoes.
It
Not
goes.
Thanksgiving, but it'll get us through.
It'll work. You can't put any gravy on it, but it's still not that bad.
True.
So that's going to come back to me with my second round pick, and that's easy. I mean, looking at this list, what do you have with turkey? You have stuffing. I mean, this is just thank you guys for letting me win this draft. I paired my turkey with some stuffing. I need a side dish, and so we have. Do you have kids at your Thanksgiving, Merrill? Little kids running around, grandkids, neighbors.
Yes, it's a large collection of family. Lots of children available, or are joining us rather.
Available.
I'm thinking about the draft. I'm so excited about the availability of the next thing I will choose. Pardon my faux pas there, but there are, yes, many children in attendance.
Well, for the kids, you got to have some mac and cheese.
Yes, great choice.
Mac and cheese, yep. All right, Tim, you're back up on the clock here with ham, mashed potatoes. What are you gonna add to that?
Well, I think I'm gonna jump down the board a little bit.
Okay.
And go with a Thanksgiving favorite, pumpkin pie.
Okay. All right. So you got the traditional Thanksgiving dessert to pair with your ham and mashed potatoes.
Yeah. If the main course is not exactly what people are expecting, maybe some toast and some popcorn and jelly beans situation, a la the Peanuts Thanksgiving special, my ham and mashed potatoes will maybe disappoint, but the pumpkin pie will definitely raise the spirits.
Well, that's the first dessert taken off the board, taken in the third round. A bit of a surprise, but it fits well with the meal. The audience likes it. Merrill, you're on the clock. Now back-to-back picks. Don't forget.
I feel like a little bit of cranberry sauce would really help to add some sweetness to the choices I've made thus far. We'll go with the cranberry sauce.
Okay. Traditional. Very traditional. And what are you going to pair? That's a tough choice. You going to leave me the worst dessert available, or are you going to go a little drink, get the first best drink? It's tough choices here.
These are some interesting choices left on the board, but I think I'm going to follow Tim's dessert line and go with the pumpkin roll.
I'm shocked. Okay, that has sent shockwaves through the Thanksgiving Day draft community, if there is such a thing. But
I know what you're thinking. You were thinking apple pie all the way. I know this, Greg. And although the stats would suggest that the apple pie is the better player, pumpkin roll is a favorite of mine. I'm going with my heart, and what I want on this Thanksgiving, pumpkin roll is where it's at.
Follow your taste buds. Agreed. But I don't think the draft experts are going to give you a high grade on that one. Just we'll see what they say. At the end of the day, we'll see how it all pairs. But you might be left out in the cold there, Merrill. You might be like the New York Giants of the Thanksgiving Day food options. I'm just saying.
Greg, I appreciate where you're coming from, and I love the reference to the New York football Giants, who are just terrible most of the time.
All right. Tim, what are you going to add there? Going first in every category just to get the
I think I might have to. I might have to go with a beverage. Now, I want to follow Merrill's guidance in the previous round and go with what would most appeal to me, but knowing that I will be sharing this with more than just myself. And when it comes to the beverages, I'm going to go with the holiday punch. For the young ones through the old ones, everyone can enjoy a holiday punch.
I think that's a good choice.
And if somebody wants to put a little extra something in their own, go for it.
Right. It appeals to everybody is what you're saying.
Yes.
All right. So you guys left me with some very tough decisions to make here towards the end of my draft. I've got turkey, I've got stuffing, and I've got mac and cheese. I'm feeling very strong in this draft. So I'm going to go with I'm going to go with my favorite. I'm going to pull a little playbook from Merrill Reese and go with the cornbread. I know that's two, heavy things with the stuffing and the cornbread, but that's what Thanksgiving's about, man.
That's right. If you're going to take a solid nap, you got to make sure you carb up hard.
That's right. And then to go along with that, I figure I'm going to add the soda. I feel I need to be a little bit, let the kids have the soda, and I'll have to do.
All right. Sounds good, Greg.
All right.
So it looks like I'm back on the board. So I've got a dessert, I've got a drink, I've got a main course. I think I'm going to pair that I'm going to go with the corn casserole.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. very, depending on who makes it, can be the hit of the meal.
Yes, it's very popular.
Yeah. The ants seem to love the corn casserole, So
we'll try to bring everybody back around and enjoy themselves with a little bit of corn.
That is what they call the sleeper pick of the draft.
That's right. That's right.
All right, Merrill, you're on the clock.
I feel like I've done quite well in the first 4 rounds.
Very strong.
I think what we're going to do here is just make sure that everyone has a wonderful time wrapping up the evening with the wine and the beer going all drinks in rounds 5 and 6.
Wow, you just did a great job there, sealing the deal. That was a very, very concise way to finish off the draft, Merrill. I like that. Very strong.
Thank you. I feel quite good about what we've done there. I believe, Tim, it is your choice. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave Greg dessertless, which could really hurt his draft. I'm going with the apple pie.
That was a snake move there, Mr. Tim.
Which leaves you with
the bleeping candied sweet potatoes. Well, I can give it to the dog, right?
Oh, that's pretty good. That was a lot of fun.
That was good. Yeah.
And Merrill, thank you so much for joining us today. This was really cool to get to chat with you about your career and also have this Thanksgiving draft. Well, Tim, it's been phenomenal. Really enjoyed the opportunity to be here with you and Greg and get to experience the Latch-Key Dads. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And a happy Thanksgiving to you and all of our Philadelphia Eagles fans out there. Hey, Greg.
Hey, Tim.
So I've heard that there's been some requests for us to play one of our older games, our MBA.
Oh, okay.
And we've made a slight adjustment to it.
Yes.
The earlier version, we used Mall Store as our M in MBA. But we're switching that up for 80s movies and then, of course, bands and Atari games.
Yeah, it was just running out of mall stores to use that made sense with the game.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see how this goes with movies because there are certainly quite a few movies to choose from. And I'm pretty sure I won't remember many of them. So we'll see how my record stands compared to yours. Because I know our first game that we played, you were victorious. And I think I might have gotten a victory in our second.
I think so.
Second one.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes.
And I know we did a 90s version, but we'll have to revisit that again.
Yeah. So again, we're back to the 80s with 80s. Our MBA. So,
yes. Yeah. So please play along as you listen because this one's for you.
Yeah. And feel free to yell at me because I'm probably going to be guessing incorrectly. All right, so first round, Greg, would you?
Yeah, I'll give you 3.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. So our first one is When in Rome.
Okay.
Our second one is Kingdom. And our third one is Flashpoint.
Okay.
I think they're pretty tough, but let's see how you break this down. And remember, audience, you get 3 points for having all 3 of them correct. 2 points, which is impossible, and 1 point for 1 correct. So it's really just 3 points or 1 point or 0 points, which I don't think we've ever had an over.
Actually, I did. I was going back and listening to one of our, I think it was the first time we played the game where I was just hemming and hawing. I couldn't come up with anything. And I just quickly attached each one of them to the 3 categories, and I got all 3 wrong.
Wow. Okay.
Which I said I was quite proud of that I was able to not get one. But yeah, so on this one though, okay. I'm just going. I'm going to use a similar process, just going with my first thought.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with When in Rome as the band.
Okay.
Kingdom as the Atari game, and Flashpoint as the movie.
Nailed it.
All right.
Well done.
3 for 3 right out of the gate.
Pretty good. Wow.
It's going to be hard to keep up with that.
No pressure on my part. Jeez.
All right, so here we go. First one, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. First one is Speed Zone.
Okay.
Second one is Lynx. And the third one is Quad Run.
Okay, so Lynx. How do you spell Lynx?
That is Linx.
Oh, boy. All right, so Speed Zone, Lynx, and Quad Run.
Yes.
Well, you obviously spent more time grouping them than I did. Because they are all very, they all sound very much like an Atari game. So my thing here is which one is the Atari game and which one is the movie and which one is the band. So I think the band is going to be tough. I think Lynx is the only one that really sounds like a band. So I'm going to say Lynx is the band. Speed Zone. I'm going to say Speed Zone is the movie and Quad Run is the Atari game.
Well, Greg, you too. 3 for 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. I will take those 3 points and call it a draw. How's it say? Wow. All right. My brain was actually able to put that together. All right. All right. I haven't grouped them together, so let me think about this for just 1 second as I put together something that might be, hard for you. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Quix or Kix. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it.
Could you spell that, please?
Yes, Qix.
Okay.
The second one is Arcadia.
Okay.
And the third one is Surrender.
Similar to the last 3 that I gave you. There's a certain feel to them that doesn't feel like it's very clear. All right, so let's see. So if I go with that and that. Okay. I've got three choices and 3 answers. So,
okay.
Quix, I'm going to say, is the Atari game. Arcadia is the movie, and Surrender is the band.
All right. You had the band and the movie flip-flopped. Okay. So you got 1 point.
All right. So
you did get the Quix is an Atari game. Arcadia is a band, and their one-hit wonder was Election Day.
Okay.
And the movie Surrender had Sally Field in it, if you remember Sally Field.
I do remember her. I don't remember the movie. All right. 1 for 3. Not great. Okay. So we are going to go with the following.
Okay.
Win.
W-I-N?
W-I-N.
Okay.
And then Condor Attack.
Condor Attack.
And Xanadu.
Okay. So is this funny? I was listening to a podcast on the way over here, and it was about the E.T. Atari game and how, it was supposedly ruined Atari and all these things. And they were talking about one of the things that did ruin Atari, because it wasn't just the E.T. game, was that they opened the license to anybody could make games for Atari.
Right.
And so everybody and anybody made games, and they made such poor quality games that's really what drove Atari under, was that they didn't control the quality of these games that were going out. And so the names of games are absolutely crazy, right? Yeah. So I think that Condor Attack is an Atari game. Okay. That's my guess. Xanadu, I'm pretty sure, is a movie. That one is like the back of my mind. It sounds like, I think it's a movie. Okay. Or it's a song by ABBA. One of the two. And then that would leave Win to be the band. I feel like I struck out here now that I'm double looking it, but I said it, so I'm going with it.
Yeah, 3 out of 3 once again. Yeah.
What?
So Win was a Scottish pop band. Their most known song was "You've Got the Power," and then Xanadu was an Olivia Newton-John movie.
Okay.
The plot focuses on a struggling artist living in the busy city of Los Angeles.
Oh, so, okay.
Yeah. Or so the internet said. I don't know. Maybe 2 movies were crossed over there.
For all we know.
Yeah.
Okay. So these 3 are tough.
Okay.
Are you ready?
No.
First up is Starpoint.
Okay.
After that is Code Breaker.
Okay.
Followed by Disorderlies.
Okay. Well, I feel like I have, it's just, gut reaction to this. I'm going to go Starpoint is the band, Code Breaker is the Atari game, and Disorderlies is the movie.
Well done.
All right.
3 for 3. That was just like, I thought that was going to be really hard.
Sometimes the gut it just feels it. And other times the gut has nothing.
So Disorderlies was a movie that starred none other than the Fat Boys rap band.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
They were I don't know, they were disorderlies in like a nurse, like a hospital or something running around. And then the Starpoint, the single was Object of My Desire.
Okay.
There you have it.
All right, Greg. I've got 3 more ready for you.
Dish it.
Okay, here we go. Spear of Destiny.
Okay.
Shanghai Surprise.
Okay.
And Out of Control.
Man. See, I'm going to do Spear of Destiny. All right. Shanghai Surprise. I feel like that's a Madonna movie, but Shanghai, I'm going with my gut there. Shanghai Surprise is a movie.
Okay.
I'm going to say Spear of Destiny is the band. That makes absolutely no sense, but Out of Control is the Atari game. I don't think I got any of these right.
Well, your gut may not have told you were right, but those, once again, are all correct.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I got to go play the lottery.
So Spear of Destiny I think it was a European pop band. Their song that was most popular was Never Take Me Alive.
Okay.
And
Never
you're
heard
right. Shanghai Surprise was a movie with Madonna and Sean Penn.
Really?
Where Madonna's character, a nun, works with a con man, Sean Penn, to gather some illegal substances. And it was apparently one of the one of the worst movies of that year. I think it has like a 15% Rotten Tomatoes score. So
that's so funny.
Pretty bad.
All right, we're rolling here. I don't know. Do we know a score?
Well, right now I think you are.
I have a 9.
You are. Yeah, you haven't gotten one wrong. Yeah, Greg's killing it.
But you're not that far behind.
Yeah,
I
got 7. So.
Yeah. All right. So right now it's 9-7. Okay, but this might throw you. All right, here we go. The first one is Fast Freddy.
Okay.
Fast Freddy. The second one is Hell Comes to Frogtown. And the third one is Tight Fit. And we are not lying, just so our audience, these are true movies, bands, and Atari games of the 1980s. So we're not making this up. These are 100% true, at least according to the internet, as Tim alluded to earlier. And the internet, it's never lied. So.
All right, I'm pretty sure I'm getting these all wrong, but okay. I'm going to just go with it. Fast Freddy is the Atari game. Hell Comes to Frogtown, was it?
Yes.
Going with the band, and Tight Fit is the movie.
Oh, so close. 1 out of 3. Nah. Fast Freddy was the Atari game. Hell Comes to Frogtown is a wonderful 80s movie starring none other than Rowdy Roddy Piper of the WWF.
Oh, man. How did I miss that?
And Tight Fit, I have it somewhere, their song, The Lion Sleeps Tonight.
Really?
Yes.
No way. That's funny. So I slipped further behind.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's see what we got here for Greg. Okay, first one, Bolero. Second one, Gamma Attack. And third is Berlin.
Okay. I think Berlin, that sounds like a band. I don't know. Again, that recesses of my mind. I feel like Berlin is a band. So that leaves Bolero or Bolera?
It's Bolero.
I mean, seriously? Gamma Attack. I mean, that's the obvious Atari game, but you could be just trying to mess with my brain, because Bolero could well indeed be an Atari game. I'm going to go with the obvious one. It's going to bite me, but Gamma Attack is the Atari game and Bolero is a movie.
Greg, perfect score.
No
Perfect score.
Sweet.
So Bolero was a movie with Bo Derek.
Oh.
Yeah, it's some weird movie. She's trying to find somebody, and she has 2 choices: a bullfighter and a Moroccan sheik or something. It has a 0 score on Rotten Tomatoes.
I think we need to do a movie review.
Yeah. So Bolero. Berlin, you were right. Take My Breath Away.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Song. That was a bit of a layup there.
Yeah.
And Gamma Attack, just the name alone, also a bit of a layup. But I thought maybe I could throw you off by giving you ones that seemed too obvious. So that backfired.
All right. Well, let me pull up a few ones here. All right, Tim, you're gonna finish this game strong with these 3. First up is The Vapors.
Okay.
The Vapors. Then War Games.
Okay.
And then Pigs in Space. You heard me correctly. Pigs in space.
All right. Well, War Games movie. I'm going to say the Vapors are a band, and Pigs in Space would then be the Atari game.
You got it.
All right,
There you
nice.
go. I really thought Pigs in Space was gonna throw you, but the fact that there is an Atari game by the name of Pigs in Space is pretty cool.
Yeah.
War Games, obviously Matthew Broderick.
Yeah.
I thought that might, you might think Atari game, not thinking that through.
I couldn't remember Spaceport was the arcade at the mall, so yeah, very possible that I would mess that up.
And the Vapors had their one and only hit, Turning Japanese.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
All right, Greg, one more round for you.
Okay.
All right, first, Rhinestone.
Rhinestone. Okay.
Second, Color Box.
Color Box.
And third, Spike's Peak.
Spike's Peak? See, Rhinestone Cowboy? Now, Rhinestone was a movie, maybe with Sylvester Stallone or Dolly Parton? Something like that.
Okay.
I think it was Dolly Parton. I'm going to say Rhinestone is a movie.
All right.
Color Box and Spike's Peak. I mean, flip a coin. Which one sounds more like a band? We'll go with Color Box. Sounds like a band. And Spike's Peak would be the Atari game. No.
Perfect across the board.
No way.
Everyone.
No.
Greg, 15 out of 15.
Wow.
Crushing.
I will take
Crushing.
that. The stars aligned.
Well done, sir.
Thank you.
Done. I thought I did pretty well, but I can't compete with perfect score.
You
so.
know. The broken watch is right twice a day, so I will take it.
Nice. Hey, Greg.
Hey, Tim.
How's it going?
Good. Getting ready for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I mean, I am.
Eating, I just can't wait. I love Thanksgiving. I love eating turkey. I love the whole thing about it, and all kinds of unique traditions across the country. We talked Thanksgiving before. We all do our own thing, play football outside. Eat lots of turkey, watch football. But I think there's one tradition that kind of goes under the radar a little bit. I mean, it's still out there. It's still pretty popular. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people that within their families or friend groups or whatever, listening to Alice's Restaurant is like a thing.
Apparently.
Yeah. So what do you think?
I thought we could listen to it together and, bring it to a whole new generation of people.
Sure, let's do that.
Okay. Or nah. Or we could go live our lives and
save that 13 minutes and grab some more pumpkin pie.
I like it. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
So, Greg, Tim, before we put a wrap on this episode, I think it's important that we do something that you do every episode, and that's the report card. So I'm looking through the stats on this particular episode. Everything looks perfect. It's good!
Can't get enough Latch-Key Dad content? Well, check out latchkeydads.com.
That's right, Greg. On our website, we've got a plethora of photos from each episode, as well as other interesting links to content that we talk about on the show.
Yeah, Tim, I really enjoy all the pictures that you put up there as they really bring the episode home.
Yeah, I guess I'm not afraid to show those embarrassing photos of my childhood. So, yeah, we encourage you to check out the website, latchkeydads.com, for all that content.
Excellent. And if you have a moment, check out our shop page where we've got really cool keychains for sale. If you don't know what to get your dad for Christmas, the holidays, Father's Day, birthday, check it out. It's a cool gift. Tim, did you know that listeners should like, review, and subscribe to the Latch-Key Dads podcast?
No. But now I know.
No,
Knowing is half the battle.